Hey guys, so it has been a little while since I have uploaded a YouTube video and I really wanted to film something this morning and was thinking, what should I film? And I just thought an old-fashioned favourites video would be good because I love filming them, and I actually haven't filmed one for ages because towards the end of last year I don't think I did any favourites videos. I think it was all kind of like vlog style stuff. So that's what I'm going to do now. I've got a list of things on my phone which I've actually been gathering because I've been thinking about filming a favourites video for a while, and I'm going to tell you everything that I have been loving recently. So the first thing I'm going to start with is a new discovery, and when I was on holiday in Singapore I ran out of my cleanser that I was using, which was actually the Glossier, what's it called? It's just like that white Glossier cleanser. I think they only have one. Can't remember the name of it for some reason. But I've been using that for a good few months, and so was kind of in a bit of a panic when I ran out on holiday and they didn't sell it in Singapore and I couldn't order it quickly enough. So I was like, right, I need a new cleanser. I need something that is easy, that I can use on my face and my eyes. I just like something that I can put onto my hand and rub it all over and then rinse, and it takes off all of my makeup. I don't want to use a separate eye makeup remover or anything like that. So I went to Sephora and I found this one. This is, oh focus, this is by Philosophy and it's called their Purity Cleanser. It says it's all natural. To be honest, I didn't really read a lot about it when I was shopping. I just saw that it said 3-in-1 cleanse for face and eyes. It melts away your makeup, deep cleans your pores, formulated for all skin types. It just seemed like a very simple cleanser that would do the same job as Glossier. But I have to say I actually prefer this to Glossier and think that I'm now converted to this. It's just made my skin, I have got a breakout on my chin, so ignore that. But other than that, my skin feels really smooth. It feels really clean, but without kind of like stripping your skin. And it does what it says. It just literally melts away all your makeup on your face and your eyes, all mascara. And I'll tell you about the mascara that I've been using in a second. Yeah, it's just great and I love it, and probably easier to get hold of than the Glossier one because I had to order that online and wait for it to come, whereas this I can just go into the shop and buy it, which is amazing. The next thing, I'll tell you about mascara because I just mentioned that. This has probably been in a favourites video maybe at some point last year, or maybe when it first came out. I remember I used it and then I switched and started using something else. I always do that and then forget about products. And then I recently needed a new mascara and picked up Dior, what's this called, Pump and Volume, and I love it so much. Like, I can't believe I ever stopped using this. I just want to show you guys the wand up close. This is what it looks like. It's so easy to use. It seriously gives me, oh, I can show you because I'm wearing it now. Let me focus on my face, ignore that spot. This is, I think, one coat I did this morning, maybe two. Yeah, maybe like a light coat, but I just think it's so good. And it really, I don't know how it does it, but the wand kind of makes my lashes fan out, which I really, really like. It's got like this squishy bottle that you're supposed to, I think you're supposed to like squish it and warm up the formula in your fingers before you use it. I don't do any of that. I literally just get it out, use it, and it's just a great mascara. It gives me volume really quickly because I don't have the patience to sit there and do like 10 coats of mascara to make my lashes look good. I want them to just look good with one coat or maximum 2. This is a new discovery. So I bought this maybe a week ago. I'm wearing it now. It's a NARS Multiple. I actually went through a phase of not wearing blush for a really long time. Like, I don't think I've worn blush for like 4 months or something. And then I suddenly just decided that I missed it and I wanted a pink creamy blush that was just like pretty easy to use, not drying on my skin. And this is NARS Charlotte Gainsbourg collection Multiple in the colour Joe. And I really love it. I've actually been using it on my cheeks and my lips sometimes. On my lips right now I've got Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, which I love. I've got that in my handbag actually, if you'd like to see that quickly. Where is it? Oh, now I'm looking at my handbag, I've thought of another favourite. Smints. I've been obsessed with these recently. I don't know why you need a close-up of Smints, but there you go. That's a random favourite for you. It's actually quite handy having my handbag here because you can see what I've really been loving in my handbag. This Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. That's what's on my lips right now. It looks really scary and like almost like a dark purpley colour in the tube, but once it's on, I really like it. I feel like this light is not very good today though. My camera's making me look quite blue. Maybe it's because I have a light on behind me, and also it's really early in the morning, so it's well, not really early. What's the time? It's 8:33 in the morning, so so it's kind of only just got light, so the light's not a very nice colour right now, so sorry about that, guys. So that is it for my makeup favourites. I have a hair favourite, and it's this, and I'm so excited for any of you blonde people who struggle with your hair going like brassy toned or yellow, because that's something that since going blonde in September, I love being blonde, I want to stay blonde, but it's really irritating how much effort it is to keep your hair a decent colour blonde and stop it going brassy. This is like the best find ever. It's the Fudge Clean Blonde Shampoo, Violet Toning Shampoo. It says removes yellow tones from blonde hair with hydrating guarana. Don't know what that is. Look at the colour of this. I really don't want to get it on my cream rug that I'm sitting on right now, but it's such a dark purple colour. Not right now, because my hair actually isn't the best colour right now, because I washed it yesterday with my other shampoo I use, which is just like a nice conditioning one. I think it's by a brand called Olaplex. But when I use this, everyone will be like, oh my god, have you dyed your hair? Like, your hair looks so bright blonde, it's so nice. And so yeah, I would really recommend this for any of you who are blonde. Okay, moving on to fashion favourites. I bought some boots this month and they were a real investment, but I love them so much and I've been wearing them non-stop. I've actually wanted them for ages and they've been out of stock online. They're the Vito Rossi. I was going to say the name of them, but I don't know the name of them, but I will link everything as usual in the description box. But these are them and I love them so much. They've been out of stock in my size, which is the 38.5 if you're interested, for so long, and they suddenly came back in stock, and I just love them so much. I've been wearing them with like tights and mini skirts, or I love tucking in like black skinny jeans. I think looks the absolute best tucked into these. I just think they're amazing. And then my other fashion favourite has been my Redone jeans. I've got the two styles that they do, the stovepipe, which I don't have on today, and then these ones that I've got on I think are just called high-rise ankle crop. Again, I will write it in the description box, the exact name, because I remember when I was trying to buy Redone jeans, I found it was so confusing trying to find which style to get, and some of them have stretch in, some don't. The ones I have on today definitely have some stretch in, and I usually prefer their jeans that don't have stretch in, but I do love these ones. I'll just go up and show you them so you can see the style. They're skinny, but then they have like a little bit of the ankle which goes out, so they're not fully skinny, which I really like because I just think it looks quite cool and has like that slight vintage look about it, which the brand Redone is all about. So yeah, been loving those. My food favourite I've got in front of me, and it's a specific one out of here, and it's milk chocolate digestive biscuits, which are there at the bottom. I'm not going to get one out because I feel like it's really warm in here and I'm going to end up with melted chocolate on my fingers, but that has got to be my food favourite. A biscuit and a cup of tea I've just been obsessed with recently. I hate using this as a biscuit tin, but I've lost my biscuit tin, which is the weirdest thing ever. I'm like, how could something like that go missing? I just don't know. But so I'm using, like, I would usually use these to keep like cotton pads in my bathroom, but it's now my biscuit tin. This is from White Company, this little glass. It's quite nice to be able to seal biscuits, but at the same time I'm traditional and I like to just have like a cute biscuit tin, so quite annoyed about that. What else? Let me look on my list on my phone. Oh, this is a random favourite that I've written on my phone, so I have to tell you guys about. being jet lagged and coming down early in the morning to make tea and having only fairy lights on. That's what I've written on my phone. This is gonna sound really lame, but basically since coming, I've only been back from Singapore for a week, and the jet lag means that I'm waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and wanting to go to sleep at 6 p.m. at night. But one of my favourite things about being jet lagged is just how peaceful it feels in the morning, being like up before anyone else. It's dark, and usually people are like, oh, I hate dark mornings, but I find dark mornings really cozy and just love them. And I've been coming downstairs and then just turning on like fairy lights, and I've put a new little lamp in my kitchen. There was a lamp that used to sit there, but we never ever turned it on, so I was like, this is going in the kitchen, right near to where I make tea, so I can like have enough light to make tea but not turning the big lights on yet. I'm just really weird about lighting, and I love to be like cozy, so that's a random favourite. Oh, moving back to fashion stuff. So the boots, the jeans, but also I bought these earrings. I can't remember where these are from, so I'm just quickly looking on my online orders to see where I ordered these earrings from. By the way, sorry, the builders have just started like drilling and it's really noisy. Okay, these earrings are from Maria Black. I thought they were, but I didn't want to get it wrong. They're just really cute hoops, and I really, really wanted the Celine hoops that twist round, and they're so beautiful. But I've checked and they're just sold out everywhere, so I got these instead, and these are probably a lot cheaper as well, so that's better. But yeah, I love them, so they are on my favourites list. And then the final thing on my favourites list, which I've actually been asked about so much recently, people are always like, what's your workout routine, what do you do? So my final favourite is Barry's boot camp, and honestly guys, that is the only workout that I do. I feel like such an ambassador for Barry's when I talk about it like this, but which I don't mean to be, but I just think it is the best workout in London. It is a London thing. Well, actually, no, they have it like all over the world in different cities, but if you're not in a major city, you won't be able to get to one. So sometimes I don't like recommending it because it's only useful for people who live in London or another city in the world that has a Barry's. But basically, I guess you could kind of do your own Barry's if you had the discipline to, because it's not like anything that crazy. It's basically, you spend a lot of time on a treadmill and you're doing interval training on the treadmill, and I just think that has really changed my body and helped me tone up loads, and also really improved my fitness as well. So basically you're doing that interval training on the treadmill, which you could do on any treadmill, but I just don't have the discipline to work out on my own, which is why the only workouts I do are Barry's boot camps, because there's someone telling me I have to stick at a certain number, and the trainer is like walking up and down and like checking that everyone's on the right number. And some trainers are pushier than others, so if you're feeling like one day you don't want to push yourself, then you might just make sure you go to a trainer that you know doesn't shout at you, because some of them can be really intense, and if you're running on a 6 when you should be running on a 7, they'll like come up behind your treadmill and be like, come on, turn your treadmill up. Then the other half of the class, you're on the floor doing weights, and that actually probably has toned me up more than the running. And they have different days, so like a Monday would be, I think Monday is like arms and abs, and then Tuesday is legs, and Wednesday, I'm so sad that I know all the days at Barry's, Wednesday is chest, I think, Thursday is abs, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is full body classes. I'd say I do about 2 a week. Some weeks I'll get really into it and do like 4. Some weeks I don't do any, but a lot of you have been asking about my workout routine, so that is what I do, and it's the only way that I truly push myself. If I go to the gym, I do nothing. When I was on holiday, I went to the gym in our hotel, and everyone else was like in their zone doing their workout, and I just kind of wander around aimlessly, and then there's like free apples, so I'll be like, oh cool, I'll eat an apple, have a water, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. I have to have someone being like, come on, do it. Yeah, so that is everything that I have been loving recently. It's been really nice to sit down and chat to you guys. I hope you're all really well, and I will see you soon. Bye.